I'll call every week. Elizabeth nodded, her voice cracked. I'll be waiting. Then the boarding gate opened, and Sonia walked away. She didn't look back, not because she didn't love them, but because it was too hard to say goodbye to a cage that looked like a castle. Canada was different. The air was colder, the people softer, the streets were cleaner, and everyone seemed to say please and sorry more than necessary. It felt strange at first. Sonia had never lived without maids or drivers or gates. She had never cooked for herself or washed her clothes by hand. But freedom was a teacher. She learned quickly. She made new friends. Girls who wore sneakers and loose jeans, boys who called her cool and told her she had a cool accent. She laughed more. She danced. She listened to music without worrying about footsteps or yelling in the next room. She got her own tiny apartment in her second year, a small space with a bed by the window, a wooden desk, and 2 mugs she bought from a thrift store. It wasn't fancy, but it was hers. She would light a candle, play soft music, and stare at the stars through her window. For once in her life, peace didn't feel like pretending. It felt real. But even peace has shadows. No matter how quiet the night was, there were always moments, quiet, creeping moments, when her mind would travel back to Lagos, back to the long hallways, the yelling, the bruises, the cold meals, and the unanswered questions. She thought about Elizabeth often, too often, and every week, without fail, she called home. The calls always began the same way. "Hello, Mummy. My sunshine, how are you?" "I'm okay. School is fine. How are you?" "I'm well. Your daddy says hello." Pause. "Is he still hitting you?" Silence. Then Elizabeth's voice again, soft, smooth, practiced. "No, my dear. Things are different now." "Are you sure?" "Yes, we are fine. Very fine." Every call ended with those same words. "We are fine." Sonia wanted to believe her, but she knew better. Sometimes she would hear something in Elizabeth's voice, like a crack behind the words, like a breath that didn't sound free. But what could she do? She was thousands of miles away. She told herself maybe things had changed. Maybe her mother had finally found peace. But deep inside she knew, some women never stop bleeding. They just learn how to hide the stain. One cold winter night, Sonia sat by her window, wrapped in a thick blanket, holding a mug of hot tea. Snowflakes drifted past the glass, falling like little stars. She picked up her phone and dialed the number she knew by heart. It rang once.